folks? This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. To begin a great relationship, know what you want. Know what the needs of your mind are, what the needs of your body are, and what fits well with you. There are millions of men and women, and some of them will make a good match for you and others won't. The two of you only need to be like a key and a lock, a match that fits. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials up 140, NASDAQ up 46, S&P's up 17, gold contract flat at $1,386 an ounce. Silver off 17 cents at $23.71 an ounce. Platinum down 12 bucks at $1,482 an ounce. Copper up 2 pennies at $3.28 a pound. Light sweet crude off $1.56, trading at $108.98. Bonds up 11 ticks at $129.12. King dollar down 362 ticks, trading out at 81.80. The euro up 81 at 132.59, and the yen up 48, trading out at 99.58. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. Where you at? We are at 1670. You're over the swing point from the 26th. You're into the downdraft, the first downdraft. That's the second downdraft, the high. But you're into that August 15th downdraft. We did 625 million versus 671. We go over to the SPY. You take a look at the SPY. This is what we have happening with the SPY. SPY does 81 million shares out here today. She's going, well, first off, she's going into the swing point, which is 167.30. She takes that out. She takes it out with 81 million versus 89. She's going into the downdraft, meaning the downdraft that from the 15th with 152 million. Now the high of that downdraft is 167.43, and you're into the gap. So once you're into the gap, it says, okay, man, you're going to get up into that 168.72, and yes, it can. There's no doubt about it. Dow Industrials. We take a look at the Dow Industrials. We're still going downtown, folks, but bottom line, you get that counter trend bounce happening. Dow Industrials up 140 bucks. Now the Dow is the weakest indice out there. The Dow had come off the highs of the 15,600. She got over the swing point of the 26. She's right into the downdraft. The bottom of that downdraft in the Dow is 15,094, and right now you're at 15,063. NASDAQ Composite. We take a look at the composite. This is what we have with the composite. Composite gets up 46 points, and the composite is going to go after this high. The composite took out its high. 36.94 was the high. You're at 37.06. Bottom line, that composite, no doubt over the high. We take a look at the NDX 100. NDX 100 is also over the high. We did 24 million shares, and bottom line, we'll see how much further she wants to run. The 76.99 was the high up here. That was with 23 million. She did 24 million. Gold contract. We have a gold is this. Gold today, flat market, 76,000 contracts. Gold's making its way down to this $1,317 to $1,300 area. Bond market we have with bonds is this. Bonds up 11 ticks out here today. Now, what's going to get interesting with bonds is this. We are at 129.12 right now, and we got a sign of strength, folks, the 23rd. So the 23rd, we had a decent sign of strength. We pull back with lighter volume. We'll see whether they can get another sign of strength going. What you do have happening is this inside the bond market. The Merrill Lynch come out, well, not Merrill Lynch, Bank of America, BAC, they come out about in the middle of the day. They're going to basically lay off another 2,100 employees in their mortgage unit. That's in the refinance unit. That's after J.P. Morgan already laid off about 15,000. And what you have happening here, folks, this is going to get intriguing what you have. So picture this. When rates are going down dramatically, everyone was refining. Okay? So the refinance business is just about over. And And to the exact number, it's pretty heavy. So what you had is this. You had 70% at the beginning of the year, mortgages were refinances. Only 30% were basically new houses. The second half, 50%. My take is that these bonds, folks, bonds are going to stay, rates are going to stay really inexpensive. Why? Because what you have now is this. So picture this. This is pretty amazing, actually. Since 2010, the acceleration of rates on the way down, I would say that, I don't know what the figure is, but I would say it's a very large figure of people that refinance the houses. Well, that whole deal is over. But guess what? What's not over is the supply of dollars that are available inside that market. That's what's going to keep rates lower. It's the supply of dollars versus the demand for dollars. Dollar index. We take a look at the dollar index. This is what we have in the dollar index. Dollar index today down 357 ticks. Light volume. Dollar index is at 81. That is building cause to get up into the 85 area. And depending on how long you've been listening out here, folks, our man, Mr. Joe Granville, unfortunately passed away over the weekend. Great guy. He's been on TFNN many times. Him, his wife, Karen. We want to send a lot of prayers, a lot of great white light out. He was an amazing guy. He was 90 years young. And he was just a great technical guy, great guy, period. Let's go to Russ in Colorado. Hey, Russ, what's going on?
Hello, Tom.
How you doing, man?
Doing well, Tom. Thank you.
Good. What are we going to look at today?
I'd like to look at Delta Airlines.
Yeah, what happened with Delta? Delta took off, didn't it?
It's going in the S&P 500 tomorrow.
Let's take a look. Okay, so you get Delta. The low is 888. The high is 2204. And Delta journey S&P Spurs biggest record. Okay. So you're looking to buy this. What are we doing here? Do you already own it?
I already own it, and I'm wondering if I should get out on this this pop.
Okay, so this is what you have. Well, you have an expansion off the bottom of 1394, started 5 months ago. You get up to 22, and then the baby dives. Now, this is where this gets interesting, folks. When it dove from 2131 to 1853, monster volume, first off, 71 million shares, but it didn't take out a swing point. And when you don't take out a swing point, that's crucial because the market, is basically talks, walks, and squawks at swing points. So what I would do here, Russ, is this. I'd stay right there, okay? Now let me just see this. So if we did, A is 1394, B is, that's 7, that's 8 points, A to B, which would give you 2653. Okay. So if you take this high out tomorrow, like in a trade like today, that could be an ABC structure up to $26. The way that I trade this, it's going to have the volume, it touches it on the weekly, because right now you've done 47 million the first day, and when you bring this back on the weekly, we only did 53 million at the last high, okay? I know, which is pretty cool. So the way to do that, depending on how many shares you have, you could put a few for sale out of 24.50, a few at 25, and a few at 26, man. 26, $7. 25.53 is your price projection if it gets over there with volume. But it looks to me like it's going to, because you're talking only 21.95, and you have 4 days left of trading, and you only need. You're going to do it. It did as much shares today as it is done in 1 week.
That makes the weekly easy, doesn't it?
It does. It absolutely does, man. No doubt, man. So
Tom, that's a big help. Thank you very much.
Okay, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one. 877-927-6648. Let's go take a look at some of the, let's go J.P. Morgan Chase, JPM. So J.P. Morgan today, folks, what they also did, okay, you talk about stashing some dollars away for more suits. They are putting, they just pushed another $1.5 billion into their litigation fund just for 90 days. They're figuring they're going to be spending $1.5 billion at least per 90 days. And the actual CFO said on when he's speaking today that they have 3 more weeks left in the month, and they may actually put more in there. You stay right there, folks. We're coming right back.